Hello and welcome to Nick's Shinebox. In these series of videos, we'll be working on refurbishing of shoes, making older shoes look brand new, and also we'll be talking about keeping your new shoes looking good, the care of your shoes, mirror shines, and things to make them look great. This video, we'll be working on a pair of brand new cowboy boots. My friend Melissa received these boots as a gift and asked me to do a once over for her. As with any new boot and new shoe, we're going to start off with the proper shine, which begins with properly brushing the shoes, getting rid of any dust, debris, or anything left from the factory. New shoes usually sit in a warehouse, on a shelf, or in the box for a while, and they're not properly hydrated. These boots will be somewhat of a challenge because there's not a lot of flat surfaces. There's a lot of detail in these boots, and it's something that I usually don't work on. Oxfords, toe caps, things of that nature are usually what I work on. So these are going to be a challenge, but I'm looking forward to it. So now that the boots have been brushed, we're going to begin to add our products. The first product we're going to use on the upper part of this boot is going to be Saphir Universal Cream. On the lower part of the boot, we'll use Saphir Renovateur, and then we'll be using all neutral cream polishes and wax polishes today. So with all Saphir products, a little goes a long way. Using too much product will saturate the leather, possibly discoloring it. So as you can see, I'm using very little of the universal cream polish applied to just a cotton rag, and that's going to be applied all throughout the upper part of the boot, really getting into all the nooks and crannies. Like I said, this boot has a lot of detail and a lot of stitching, so everything that we put on this boot, we really want to make sure that we get it off with a horsehair brush. Adding the universal cream polish lightly to the cotton rag will ensure that not too much product is being applied and that it'll come off easily with a good buff. So now, anytime I use any type of Saphir Renovateur or cream polish, I let the product sit on the shoe or the boot for at least 10 minutes. The reason you want to do this is you really want that product to set and be able to come off with a horsehair brush. As you're starting to buff and removing the cream from the boot, you want to feel the boot and make sure that the cream is actually coming off and that the boot doesn't feel tacky. If the boot feels tacky, that means the cream was not ready to come off. This will in fact attract dust, dirt, and grime and possibly make your shoes look worse. So you want to make sure that all the products you add have enough time to set up. So as you can see, with just the universal cream and the Saphir Renovateur, these boots are really starting to take a really nice shine. They're really starting to look good, and I'm really getting excited to see the final product. So now that the boots are buffed from the Renovateur and the universal cream polish, I'm going to add some neutral Saphir cream polish. I'm using neutral because it's very difficult to match cream polish. This is a brand new pair of boots, so I don't want to change any of the pigments. So I'm just going to stick to neutral products for this whole project, just for the simple fact that, they are brand new, they are very expensive, and we're just getting these shoes to look their absolute best. They're brand new, so all they need is for that natural colors and pigments to come out. So the neutral products are going to work just fine. So again, because there's very few flat surfaces in this area of the boot, you really want to take your time. This is why I'm using my finger instead of a dauber or the cotton rag. I want to make sure all the cream polish gets into all the nooks and crannies of this boot. Really make it look good. So now that the boot has been treated with the cream polish, I let it sit for 10 minutes. So now we're gonna hit it with the horsehair brush. Normally, again, I would use a pig bristle brush to remove the cream polish, but again, these are pretty delicate boots, so I don't want to cause any disruption with any of the stitching or any of the design on the boot. So we're gonna stick to the horsehair brush, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so now that all of the cream polish has been buffed off, we're going to start to apply the Saphir Neutral Pat Deluxe. You have to be mindful with this product. It will make the leather shine very, very nice, but in the areas where there's any creasing or any bending of the leather, you have to use it lightly. The toe cap and the heel, where there is no bend in the boot, you can go a little bit heavier. But on the areas where there is going to be some type of creasing in the leather, you have to use it very, very lightly. Okay, so now I've let the Pat Deluxe sit for about 10 minutes, and we're going to hit it with the horsehair brush for the final buff. This is the time when patience is a virtue. You have to give these products time to set up and do what they do. When they're ready to come off, they will. Watching Kirby Allison and Preston Soto from the Elegant Oxford and the Hanger Project, that's one thing that I've probably learned, and listening to them, is you cannot rush this process. You have to be patient, and if you do, I think you'll be very happy with the final results. Okay, I think these boots came out absolutely amazing. Very happy with the final product. Melissa, I hope you enjoy wearing these boots out at the Stagecoach Festival and the Coachella Valley next month. So thank you everybody for tuning in, and I look forward to posting more videos in the future.